Hello, I'm back with one recipe. Today I'm going to show you shrimp pickle. This is the cleaned raw wild caught shrimp. This was frozen. Um, yeah, this is the cover. It's a 2 pound wild caught shrimp frozen. So this is the 2 pound bag. It's all clean, peeled and deveined. So it's 100% clean. So first I'm going to just marinate with just some salt, maybe a teaspoon of salt and some red pepper, be 1 teaspoon, and some turmeric, also around 1 teaspoon, and marinate it. Mix really well with the hand so it's going to get mixed up really well, and leave it for 20 minutes. Okay, we'll come back after 20 minutes. Okay, so while it's marinating, so let me show you all the ingredients we need. We need a paprika. I'm going to use mostly paprika, so it will get the good, it will give the good color, and it's not going to be that spicy. So this is half tablespoon, so I'm going to use 1 tablespoon paprika and half tablespoon red chili powder, and I'll take a half tablespoon mustard seed, and this is fenugreek, going to take half tablespoon. This is for 2 pound of shrimp. We have to crush this later. And this is asafoetida, and we don't need a half tablespoon, maybe like a 1/4 tablespoon. Okay. And more importantly, sesame oil, it's what we're going to use. So sesame oil, it's going to help to preserve longer. So I'm going to use this to fry and also saute all these ingredients. And few cloves of garlic and few slices ginger. And we also need the distilled white vinegar. And this is for the end. You just need to add it to preserve longer. Okay, I heat up the oil. This is sesame oil, that's why it's dark. It's fresh oil, but it looks dark. Okay. Deep fry it. Okay, I'm going to lower the temperature so it won't get burned. Okay, so let me deep fry it. Okay, just deep frying it with a low temperature. I think it takes about 8 to 10 minutes on each side, so it will get cooked properly. Okay, it's about 6 minutes, so I'm just going to flip it. As you can see, the shrimp is shrinking. As it cooks, it's going to get smaller. Okay, let's cook the other side for another 5-6 minutes. Okay, I think this batch is ready. I'm going to take it. So it's been 10-15 minutes total for both sides. And I'm going to put the next batch and do the same. And we'll come back after. Going to put the next batch. I'm making this outside because the pickle overall, it smells. So I don't want any smell inside. So I'm just cooking it outside. We had snow also. So it's melting down. But we had about 2 to 3 inches of snow 2 days ago. Still on the ground, but it's melting. Okay, finish the second batch. And I'm going to use the same oil because it has some flavor in it since I'm doing it right away. Okay, I'm going to use the same oil because it has some flavor, so I don't want to lose that flavor. And now I'm going to saute all the ingredients that we took. So mustard, let me just put the mustard seed. Okay, curry leaves. Okay. Adding the fenugreek, I crushed it a little bit. And adding the ginger, garlic, and let's just saute that first. Make sure you don't have any water content on any of the utensils you use because this has to preserve longer, so make sure no water. Okay, this is brown enough, so I'm going to add the asafoetida and also the pepper, and that's it. So you don't need heat anymore. So this pan, it's already so hot, so you don't want to get burned. So I turned it off. And you just need to add the shrimp. And at the end, we're just going to add the vinegar, and that's it. Let it sit for maybe 2-3 days before you use it so it gets all the flavor absorbed into the shrimp. It was a little too dry, so I just added a little bit more vinegar, hot water, and enough salt for the additional vinegar and water. I know people say don't add hot water, but I think this is okay. This is not going to last too long. The reason people don't add water or anything in the pickle, it's because it needs to preserve longer. But this is only a little bit, so it only lasts maybe a few weeks. So let it boil after I added the additional water, and I will show you after. I think it's boiling now. And also this doesn't have any preservatives or anything. It's just that sesame seed oil and those spices. So when you buy pickle from the store, they add a lot of preservatives so it can stay longer. But this one, homemade, no preservatives, very healthy. Okay, I think this is good enough. So the water will dry out a little bit more. The shrimp, it's going to absorb more liquid, so the gravy, it's going to be more thicker in a few days. So pickle, it's always, you have to wait a couple of days to taste it and eat and to use it. Because right now the vinegar, it's going to dominate the taste. So after a couple of days, all those, sour taste, it's all going to be absorbed into the fish. Okay, and we'll let it cool down, and then we'll move to a jar. Okay, this is a clean, dry glass jar. So we're just going to move this to the glass jar. And it's easy to refrigerate this way. Okay. Okay, I think I'm just going to leave this outside for a day and then move to the fridge. So all the spices and flavors will absorb it properly before I move to the fridge. Okay, so hopefully you will try it. It tastes really good.